So these tiny earrings are inspired by microscopic algae. My inspiration comes from many different sources. So I look at botanical imagery, I take inspiration from travelling abroad, visiting art galleries, museums, found objects, many different things. My name's Farah and I'm a designer jewellery maker based in London. It was inspired by South Asian culture. I've taught jewellery making for a number of years. So I've taught jewellery making in colleges around London, and with the changes with the teaching, that's inspired me to go forwards with concentrating on my business. Whereas before, jewellery making was more of a hobby. I've been making jewellery since I was a teenager, so I've always made jewellery and I've always worked part-time as well. So I wanted to create something that was very contemporary and modern and very simple and clean lines as well. Well, I would say that I've been concentrating on the business for a few years full-time, and I was sort of gradually building up to that part-time. This is a brooch that I made as part of a collaboration with Craft Central and Transport for London. I won a spot in an exhibition with several other designers. This brooch has been inspired by High Street Kensington. I think creating a business is quite a challenge actually, and I think to sort of push forwards in a business, people need to have perseverance. This brooch was inspired by visits to Kew Gardens. My most favourite piece of jewellery, gosh, that's a really difficult question because I always feel that my latest pieces of work are probably my favourites for the moment until I make the next new thing. So this is a silver ring which has an oxidised detail within the centre, and it has a teardrop shape which is a continuing feature that carries through some of the collections that I create. It keeps cropping up, and it's been inspired by botanical imagery. I love to research different ideas and come up with collections that have a development process to them, so the drawing, developing into the actual pieces, I think is my USP, along with being an ethical jeweller, a green jewellery designer, and all the things I create are made in the UK as well. So I think the skills are to have an understanding of the techniques, to have a design awareness and keenness to draw or make, and to have a creative mindset.